Hi Sagittarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Saggies, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of the oracle cards, going to do a reading and then clarify it. So let us get started on your reading, see what's going on. All right, so Saggies, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Sagittarius for their highest good. All right, so you have, put this over here. All right, so you have regenerating rain, clear the past, heal the present. So yeah, just try to clear your energy, maybe take, be in the pool or be in the water, really clear your energy, really clear the past, like try to let your best to let go of the past, like get grounded, because you're also have the card of fogged in. Go slow and take your time. You could be like really in your mind a lot about things, or just not really thinking as you should, maybe holding on to a lot, or you could be going through a healing also. So really try to get grounded when you can. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on in your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Saggies. Saggies. All right. One for the current. This is for Saggies. Oh, hold on. Sorry. All right. Wow. Okay, so Saggies, you start off with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is definitely talking about, like, really, I know you're very strong-willed, be courageous, but also communicate better, okay? Really try not to be harsh with your words. One for the situation, the Ten of Wands. I feel like you have a lot of on your shoulders right now. Maybe you're trying to figure out things. You could also be carrying a lot of problems on your shoulders, like trying to figure things out. Definitely, needing to set some kind of boundaries. Okay. One for the situation, the pastor now. You've been working very hard. Remember that all this hard work, all this time that you're putting in, it is going to pay off very soon. Okay. It is going to pay off no matter what. One for what's hidden. You have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is talking about, maybe you're just not wanting to see things, or you could be feeling like you're stuck, in some cases, because you're carrying a lot right now. You're doing a lot. Maybe you're just working constantly, or you're trying to do something constantly. Been busy. One for the hopes and fears. The Ace of Wands, wanting something new, wanting new things to come in, wanting just to enjoy the new things coming in, because you have the Ace of Wands. This is like a new start, new, like out with the old and in with the new. So a lot of new ideas, something new, experiencing, wanting to do things differently this time. Wow. One for what you need to do now. You have the Empress. Wow. Really try to put your energy into things that are going to make you happy. Also have that compassion for people, okay? Whether they're good or bad, really have that compassion for them. I feel like you have a very nurturing energy around you, or you need to nurture yourself completely. You just need to nurture yourself. Like, try to get away from all the hustle and bustle and the things that you're carrying on you, and just be happy with what you have. Be happy with the things that are going on in your life, whether they're good or bad. I feel like there is some kind of abundance. I feel like somebody could be pregnant around you, or you are pregnant. It could be, whichever. But definitely, they're asking you to put your ideas into things that are going to make you happy. Like, put your energy into something else other than your worry, other than trying to carry a lot of things on your shoulders. You have what you need to work on. You want to be successful. You're worried about the success, like you're wanting that victory success. Is something that you're needing to work on. Getting a lot of messages on this one, so we'll see what the other cards say. One for the outcome. Oops. So your outcome is the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is about like really resting, really taking it easy. If you see them, they're just laying there. They're exhausted. It's been busy. You've been busy. It's time to rest. It's time to like really gather your thoughts and be in that inner peace. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely talking about cycles coming to a close. The wheel is definitely turning to something new. You've achieved a lot. You've completed a lot of cycles here. Things have come to a close or coming to a close, though, so just know that. With the Knight of Wands, you're ready to move forward. You're, try not to rush into things very quickly, but you're also wanting to try something new, is what I'm getting also. And oh, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is definitely talking about, you know, you could be waiting on something, or you're definitely ready to move forward also. And I feel like you will, but just like it's time, like you're wanting that new experience, you want the new growth, you want to go somewhere different. You could be going also to for there's also traveling here for you, but just not staying in the same place. It's like I feel like you're not wanting to stay in the same place about something. All right, so let's do this. Do take what resonates with you, Sagittarius, and lead the rest. This is for Saggies. Saggies. All right. Why is the okay. Let me just check my phone real quick, you guys. Hold on. All right, so we start off with the King of Swords. Really try your best to have good communication, okay? Really get your point across and speak your truth about things. One more card. Wow, okay. Wow, you got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So it's like you're moving forward, but you're definitely needing to follow your heart, okay? Really speak your truth about what it is that you're wanting to speak about. There is a truth here that you're very, like you're stubborn, like you're just wanting something. You're wanting to say something, go say it, okay? Follow your heart on things. But try not to be harsh when you're talking, like really communicate better, okay? Because that is a big factor here. And they're saying really follow your heart, really have that compassion and forgiveness, really trust your intuition on things also. And like I said, put your creative energy, start doing creative things, like putting your ideas out there, putting your, doing things that are going to make you happy, really pay attention to your dreams. I feel like you're wanting so many different things, wanting to do things, but I feel like also too, like your inner child is calling out, like wanting to come out and just wanting to play, like paint or do something, like something fun. And I feel like that's the energy here, and I also feel like you need to do it. What's stopping you? What is it? Because you're so busy? Is it because you're not wanting to? Maybe you should just do something different. And that's what they're saying. Put your energy into something that is going to make you happy. Saggies. You have the 10 of Wands for the situation. Come on, card. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. So, start taking control of everything that you're doing. Also, start setting boundaries. The thing about a Sagittarius is that you guys want to do a lot of things, and sometimes it's very overwhelming for y'all, and I feel like you're needing to set some kind of boundaries here. Feel like you need to leave these burdens behind, or this excessive busyness. Try to slow down on things. Yes, start taking control of everything that's going on in your life. Start slowing down, go within and meditate, so you can find the answers that you're looking for. I feel like you're definitely trying to go and just like you're trying to do everything, and it's not gonna help you do everything like that, because you're very overwhelmed. You're feeling very overwhelmed right now, very busy, very like you're like you have to do this. You're trying to figure this out. You want to know about this, or you want to know about that, but you're needing to slow down and go within so that you can find the answers here. And definitely you will start taking start taking charge of your life, is what they're saying, and move forward from all this, because you don't need that. Right now, you just don't need that. Take it easy, okay? You do have the Eight of Pentacles here for the past or now, and I do believe that the Eight of Pentacles is saying that you are working very hard, and you are. It is definitely going to pay off, but you're also needing to stop and slow down, okay? And deal with these things that are going on in your life differently, okay? Because it is telling you to go within, to clear that energy, to get grounded, because you may not be seeing things very clearly. You have the Eight of Swords up here for what's hidden. So really take your time with everything. I feel like at times you do feel stuck. I feel like, you're not knowing what to do next. If you see her, she's not blindfolded. She's tied back, but, I feel like she can get up. She can get up because her legs are not tied. She can easily go through those swords, right? But she doesn't, because she doesn't want to deal with anything. She goes, I'll just stay here. I don't want to fall over and trip, that kind of thing. They're asking you to take your time with things, okay? Trust yourself and the decisions that you're making, and just remember that everything is going to come in, but it's in divine timing is what they're saying. But really take your time with things, okay? And I do feel like you are definitely leaving something behind and going in a new direction also. I feel like you are wanting to leave something, just like leaving it for good, but you're taking your time with it, like not knowing what direction to go. You have the Ace of Wands here. One more card for the hopes and the fears. So definitely there is a new path here, definitely, for you, because there's one that has ended. And you see this ending here, right? It could be painful ending. It could have been something that you were dealing with, but definitely some kind of endings coming in. So just be aware of that. And it could be painful. And it could be like, very hurtful, very painful, but definitely just an ending that no matter what this ending brings, there is new light, okay? You have this light. If you ever look at these cards, you have the light here, you have the light here, and you also have the light here, because there's going to be some kind of opportunity. Yes, there may have been an ending, but there's a new path here. There's new opportunities here, an offer coming in. So that's beautiful, could be an offer, could be a decision that you're making also, but definitely something new is coming in. But just remember, you are definitely going to go through an ending. You have the Empress here. Why is the Empress here, and what you need to do now? My card. Remember who you are, okay? You're a loving, joyful person, don't ever forget that, but put your energy into things that are going to make you happy. Really see the truth in things. I feel like you're seeing very clearly also. With everything that goes on in your life, I feel like you are going to see very clearly. You may be fogged in, but you still see everything. See the truth. See the truth in things. I feel like there's a new path here for you, which is the Ace of Swords. Remember how I told you, it's here. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords here. So definitely new path, new opportunities coming through. I feel like you need to nurture yourself more, okay? Remember who you are. You're the resourcer. You know how to make that money. You're very independent. You need to trust yourself, okay? Like, stop second guessing yourself, because you know what you're needing to do, and you know what you need to do. So remember that. And I feel like everything that you do, you have that confidence, and you're knowing how to build what you're wanting. And I feel like it's going to happen, because there's breakthroughs, there's a new beginning here, there's abundance here also. So it's very nice. Really nurture yourself, though. Take care of yourself better. Trust yourself. Get in tune with your higher self also. And that means getting in tune with your intuition. You have the Six of Wands here, and what you need to work on. All right, so with the Six of Wands here, I do feel like you're wanting to, definitely be successful and be victorious, and of course, but I also feel like there are people watching you that are very jealous of you, that they don't like what you have. Like, there's people that are, they could be very nice to you in front of you, but when they turn around, they're like, that wench, or that man, he got it all and I didn't. That's an example, you guys. But I do feel like there are people watching you, and there are people are jealous here. feel like you need to see the truth in that also. There is something here about you needing to see the truth in everything that's going on around you. I also feel like, you could be learning new things, but I feel like you need to stand your ground on things, to stand your ground, defend yourself, and protect yourself also. That no matter what, the cost of being successful, yes, you can be successful, but there's also people that are being ugly, so be careful on who that is, okay? And I feel like you are very divinely protected also, but you need to see the truth. You need to see the truth. You need to, like, if it doesn't come from that person that you're hearing the conversation from, then don't take it. It's gossip. So, but really see the truth in things and try not to jump into things very quickly. Take your time with things. And I feel like you need to stand your ground and let other people help you with the things that you're wanting. And that's for somebody. You also have the four, and that's something you need to work on. You have the Four of Swords for the outcome. One more card. Nice. Wow. So there's been a lot of things going on in your life, a lot of changes that have been happening. But I feel with the Four of Swords here that you're needing to rest, taking care of yourself. You are definitely changing a lot. Things have closed, things have changed for you. People have left your life, things have changed in your life. So definitely going through this huge transformation. You're not the same person that you used to be. You're doing things differently now. And you're moving towards the Sun card, which is beautiful. Remember, no matter what you go through, that there's always light. Okay, you're always light. You're gonna be positive in things that are coming through. You're moving towards the Sun card, which is happiness, usefulness. Feeling love, feeling like everything's just gonna be good, and that's the way you should be. Best card in the tarot deck, you guys. Wow. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Saggies, and I really slow down on things and really start setting boundaries. Okay. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.